The fruits of submission to God. Key scripture: submit yourselves, then, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. James 4 verse 7. Here comes a point in every believer's life when we realize that God's way is always better than our own. Submission to God is not about losing freedom, it is about finding true freedom. It is trusting His wisdom above our own, surrendering our plans, desires, fears, and future into His hands. Jesus Himself modeled perfect submission. In the Garden of Gethsemane He prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." Luke 22 verse 42. Because of His submission, salvation came to the world. When we submit to God, wonderful fruits begin to grow in our lives. 1. Submission brings peace. Many people are anxious because they are trying to control everything. But when you surrender your life to God, you no longer carry burdens that were never meant for you. God's peace guards your heart and mind because you know your life is in His hands. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 reminds us not to be anxious but to present everything to God in prayer, and His peace will guard us. 2. Submission brings God's direction. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 tells us to trust in the Lord with all our heart and not lean on our own understanding. When we acknowledge Him, He directs our paths. Sometimes we don't know which road to take, but God sees tomorrow while we only see today. A submitted heart allows God to lead us into His perfect will. 3. Submission produces spiritual growth. God shapes those who are willing to obey Him. Every act of obedience strengthens our faith, builds our character, and makes us more like Christ. Even when His instructions are difficult, they always produce good fruit in the end. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds us that God works all things together for the good of those who love Him. 4. Submission gives victory over temptation. James 4 verse 7 says that when we submit to God and resist the devil will flee. Victory begins with surrender. The closer we walk with God, the stronger we become against sin, fear, and the attacks of the enemy. God never asks us to fight alone. He empowers us through His Holy Spirit. 5. Submission leads to God's blessings. Obedience opens the door for God's favor. This doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it means God walks with us, provides for us, and accomplishes His purpose through us. Abraham submitted to God's call and became the father of many nations. Noah obeyed God's instructions and his family was saved. Mary submitted to God's plan and became the mother of Jesus. Their surrender changed history. The greatest blessings often begin with simple obedience. Conclusion: perhaps today God is asking you to let go of something your fears, your pride, your own plans, or a sinful habit. Whatever it is, remember that God is trustworthy. Submission is not weakness. It is strength. It is choosing to believe that God's plan is higher than yours and His timing is perfect.